So when I say Florida, what's the first word you think of?
The first thing I think of when I think of Florida is hell. Because it's impossibly hot and you can't breathe when you walk outside.
Humidity, always. The humidity is pretty suffocating.
Beautiful disaster.
I used to live in Florida for like 10 years, so Florida definitely brings up a lot of memories.
So everyone in this episode has something in common. You are all from Florida.
Yes, awesome, okay. I was born and raised in Miami, and it's very much a city that's so much fun to vacation and not that much fun to live there.
We're gonna have you do the Florida Man Challenge.
Oh, perfect.
Which is where you Google Florida Man followed by your birthday.
Yep. Whenever there's a news article that's crazy, like one of the first things you always see is like, oh, it's from Florida. Or if it's not from Florida, people are like, oh, I'm really surprised this didn't happen in Florida.
I didn't realize how much of a laughingstock Florida was until I moved out of Florida. And I think it's funny that it's like a national thing of like, look how ridiculous Florida is.
I mean, everyone has to be known for something. I guess it's better to embrace it than to run from it.
Florida has such a reputation for being a crazy or strange sort of state.
If you did that for Arkansas, we'd probably find some pretty messed up stuff, for California. But there does seem to be a pretty concentrated dose of crazy in the Sunshine State.
The problem with me doing this challenge is my birthday is September 11th. Not the September 11th, but a September 11th. So every time I've Googled Florida Man 9/11, it's like 9/11. So this will be fun.
Yeah, that's my birthday. 88-year-old man sets raccoon on fire for eating his mango. If someone was like, this is a joke headline, I'd be like, are we sure? That seems like something a Florida man would do.
That's insane. That's made up. That can't be for real. Like, who's reporting the news about this man that sets his raccoon on fire?
Oh my God, no!
That's a very Floridian thing because raccoons, like they will go in your backyard, they'll go in your garbage, they'll even go in your house sometimes.
They had a relationship, clearly, him and the raccoon, and the raccoon overstepped his boundaries.
But I relate to that. If someone were eating my mangoes, I'd probably have a problem with it. And who doesn't like setting things on fire?
The old people in Florida are crazy. They are the scariest breed of people I think I've ever met.
Old men in Florida are the spiciest, grumpiest. They're like little diamond old men, just sharp and angry.
Florida man pretending to be a cop tried pulling over 2 detectives. Oh, okay, I actually read about this because it was my birthday. So it's like, I remember this. Like, I just remember saying like, yeah, it's Florida. I feel like it's a notorious state for just crazy, like bat stuff happens all the time.
That is such Florida shit. Florida people try and get away with stuff like this all the time. There's a lot of drugs in Florida, so that makes sense to me.
I love the irony. This guy pretending to be a cop tries to pull somebody over and then pulls cops over and gets arrested.
He's just trying to live his dream, you know?
How did he get flashing lights? First off, was it like the old like dragnet, like he put the whoop, whoop, and he's 69? Boredom. He's bored.
My grandpa is a detective and he has like 8,000 stories of like a guy trying to escape being arrested by like jumping off a building. It's a free-for-all in Florida. This is not shocking.
Oh my God, yeah, that's on my birthday. November 19th. Man has sex with miniature pony. Happy birthday to me.
Florida man confesses to having sex. What the f? Oh my God!
Florida man confesses to having sex with miniature pony, deputies say. Yeah, that one doesn't surprise me.
What'd that pony do to you, man? Why? That poor pony. Is the pony okay now?
Oh, and that pony. He looks so sad. I wish they hadn't like taken a picture of the pony because he's ashamed, I'm sure.
And you see this guy's face here, which puts a face to the crime, and it matches. It matches.
Good Lord. I mean, I'm sure these people are everywhere, right? But like, Florida, only producing the best.
Florida man arrested after punching ATM for giving him too much money? Now, my birthday is December 26th, so this is the day after Christmas. This man is punching the ATM for giving him too much. Who doesn't need money after Christmas?
You know, that is a very Florida man thing. Like, who's gonna get angry at getting too much money from an ATM? He looks happy. He looks content. He looks like he did the right thing.
I wouldn't be punching the ATM. I'd be secretly taking it and put it in my pocket.
Dude, why would you punch it? It's doing you a favor. See, if this was like in North Hollywood here in LA, like, they wouldn't punch it. They'd probably hug it.
He has the blank stare of a Floridian though, so I get it. I'd date him.
Why would he be upset over that? Why would he be angry about? Oh no! Florida man logic. He's punching it because it's already broke. It might give him more money.
Yeah, so this one's mine. February 6th. Florida man tries to run over son who wouldn't take bath, deputies say. Oh my God. If you don't take your bath, you're gonna get run over by dad. Like, what's happening? What?
Was he bathing him in the yard? Because that's question number one.
This isn't his first run-in with his son. You can tell. It wasn't the bath. It wasn't like, oh, Johnny's been great this whole day, and now he won't know. Johnny had been an issue the entire day.
This seems like good old Southern discipline. So seems right on brand.
I'm shocked. I'm speechless. I'm lucky that I didn't have a parent that ran me over because I, didn't eat my broccoli or something.
This definitely does seem like a Florida thing, though. Taking a bath is important in Florida. There's a lot of humidity and you sweat a lot, so personal hygiene is pretty important.
This is my birthday, September 11th. Not the September 11th. Man retrieving frisbee attacked by 11-foot alligator. This is like the essence of Florida. It's like the extract, like the holistic, like 1% Florida, 99% water, just breathe it in, spray it on your face.
This is what I grew up hearing about all the time. So as soon as you can walk, you're taught to run in zigzags to avoid being chased or eaten by an alligator. So these are that's like a typical Tuesday headline for us. Yeah, okay.
Alligators are a scary thing, and you grow up in Florida knowing that, if you're by, which most people are by some sort of pond or lake, there are alligators, and they are to be feared, and you should watch out for them.
I feel like getting bit by an alligator is very common because they're everywhere.
That is surprisingly common. I can think of two people one from elementary school, one from middle school, each who lost a dog to a gator.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Retrieving frisbee, ultimate frisbee was a big thing in Florida. So all of this makes sense and is right on brand.
Okay, 35-year-old expected to be okay. Gator captured at park. Well, this one has a happy ending.
This is mine. Florida man caught stealing beer says he was just exchanging for cold ones. I think that's reasonable. I would want my cold ones too. If you're just replacing, did he replace? I have questions.
Says he was just exchanging for cold ones. Now that makes sense to me.
That's prime Florida logic.
I would let him go. If that were me, if I was the cop, I would let him go, because that's a good cover.
Listen, this could just say, any state man caught stealing beer says he was just exchanging for cold ones. Anybody. This could happen anywhere, not just Florida. Come on.
I kind of admire that a little bit. Nobody likes warm beer, so if you've got a warm one, just exchange it for a coolie. I feel like that's something I would have done in college.
Florida man rides on a hood of car going 70 miles per hour. Okay, this was mine. I did look it up. And I watched the video, and I hadn't seen the video before. And he is so calm.
What the actual
So this is like a Florida man and a Florida woman story, because he got on the hood of the car, but she kept driving and got on the interstate. And I think that's a pretty Florida couple.
First of all, why is he riding on the hood of a car? And why is the person driving just continuing to go 70 miles per hour? And then third, why is this guy on his phone? Was he calling 911? Or was he just like, hey, I know it's hard to hear me. I'm on the hood of this car that's flying down the highway.
Honestly, I think every Floridian wants to be a dog somehow. There's something just like, I gotta get the wind in my face.
Good on you, man. He survived. He has a good story now. Bravo.
I'm not a trained stunt professional, so I wouldn't be insane enough to actually do that, but good on you, Daniel Maida. Oh wait, no, he's the one who recorded it. The Florida man remains nameless, as always.
So, as a Floridian, how do you feel about jokes at your state's expense, and why do you think this started?
Oh, I think we've earned it. I think we've earned every joke, and in a weird way, I kind of love them.
I'm okay with the jokes. I'm open to the jokes. It gets a little tiring, and it gets a little eye-rolly, because I'm not gonna ride on the hood of a car. I'm not gonna be attacked by an alligator. Well, we'll see.
I don't like how it portrays the people of Florida, but I think it paints Florida as like this adventurous, amazing place where anything can happen.
Makes me like it that much more. It makes me homesick.
If people are talking about it in good fun, that's fine. But if someone looks at me and is like, hey, Florida is a trash swamp, like, pistols at dawn, sir.
It became to the like level of me just, if I would see a news article that was crazy, I would go, oh, this must be Florida. And then I would look and 9 times out of 10, it's Florida that pops up. And then I laugh. I mean, they're just hilarious.
It's my home. It's a ridiculous place. It's the Australia of the United States. I don't know. I love it.
Thanks for watching us do the Florida Man Challenge on the React channel.
Subscribe for lots of new shows every week.
Hit that like button if you like this episode.
Did you do the challenge? Let us know your results in the comments.
Hi, hey guys, I'm Katie, a React channel producer. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our other channel, FBE, where you can see multiple videos about different generations every week. Bye.